Good.
Two minutes before the break-in begins.
Yeah. Okay. I couldn't remember if I put it on.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are cute. I don't know what I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be serving.
It's like a math model. It's kind of exciting. I love that. This is like, now I can predict where you're going next.
I know, but we get used to like being in our spots.
I noticed that.
It's
It's
the
kind of
Fibonacci
disruptive.
sequence. Let's see how good it is.
Keeps us on our toes.
I like it though.
Hello, everybody. Hello, thank you very much. Thank you. Beautiful day. Very good what you're doing. Look at all those empty seats. Never seen it like that. Oh boy, how the world has changed. How the world has changed, right? But it's going to end up being better than ever. I want to thank you very much for being here, and I'd like to update you on the steps we're taking on our ongoing fight to defeat the virus. This morning at 7:55, I spoke to the leaders of the G20, had a great meeting, and we have a lot of different ideas, a lot of good ideas. We're working together. The leaders gathered virtually around the world to discuss the whole subject of the problem that right now 151 nations have got. We had President Alberto Fernandez of Argentina, Prime Minister Scott Morrison of Australia, President Jair Bolsonaro of Brazil, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau of Canada, President Xi of China, President Emmanuel Macron of France, Chancellor Angela Merkel of Germany, Prime Minister Modi of India, President Widodo of Indonesia, Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte of Italy, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe of Japan. Congratulations to Japan on making a great decision on the Olympics. Going to make it next year, 2021. President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador of Mexico. I want to thank the President of Mexico for having done such a great job with respect to the military. We have 27,000 Mexican soldiers on our southern border, and very few people are getting through, I can tell you that. We got to keep it that way. And we have a great relationship with Mexico now. President Putin of Russia, King Salman of Saudi Arabia, President Ramaphosa of South Africa, President Moon of, as you know, a country that we spend a lot of time in, South Korea. We're working very hard on that. Prime Minister Sanchez of Spain, President Erdogan of Turkey, Prime Minister Boris Johnson of the United Kingdom, President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Council, Charles Michel, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres, World Health Organization Director Tedros Adhanom, World Bank President David Malpass, and the International Monetary Fund Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva. So that's a big group, but it's a great group. It's and they were all there, every one of them, and we talked about the problem, and hopefully it won't be a problem for too much longer. The United States is working with our friends and partners around the world to stop the spread of the virus and coordinate our efforts. We discussed how vitally important it is for all of our nations to immediately share information and data, and we've been doing that to a large extent, but we'll do it even more so, and to inform our, I guess you could say, form each of us on the fight that we've got going one way or the other. It's a little bit different, but we're handling it a little bit in different ways. But there is great uniformity, I think. It was a terrific meeting, tremendous spirit among all of those countries. You had 20 countries plus the other people that I mentioned, and tremendous spirit to get this over with. After the meeting with the world leaders, I spoke with the governors of our 50 states and territories. Our team has been in constant communication with the governors, and we had a terrific meeting. Somebody in the fake news said that one of the governors said, "Oh, we need Tom Brady." I said, "Yeah." He meant that in a positive way. He said, "We need Tom Brady. We're going to do great." And he meant it very positively, but they took it differently. They think Tom Brady should be leading the effort. That's only fake news, and I like Tom Brady. Spoke to him the other day. He's a great guy. But I wish the news could be real. I wish it could be honest. I wish it weren't corrupt. But so much of it is. It's so sad to see. Just so sad to see. We had a great meeting. I tell you what, I'm sure you have tapes of the meeting. I'm sure that you were able to get tapes very easily. So you had 50 governors plus. And if you had tapes, you'd see it was really, there was no contention. I would say virtually none. I would say maybe one person, there was a little tiny bit of a raising of a voice, a little wise guy, a little bit. But he's usually a big wise guy, not so much anymore. We saw to it that he wouldn't be so much anymore. But he is, I would rate Mike was there. A lot of the folks in the back were there. and it was a great meeting. Took place at about 12 o'clock. So we went from the G20 to the governors. We also spoke about the economic relief with the governor. Financial assistance to hard businesses. I want to thank Democrats and Republicans in the Senate for unanimously passing the largest financial relief package in American history, 96-0, and I have to say it's the largest by far. And I'm profoundly grateful that both parties came together to provide relief for American workers and families in this hour of need. The House of Representatives must now pass this bill, hopefully without delay. I think it's got tremendous support. When you're at 96-0, and as you know, a couple of those people are quarantined, and one, Rand Paul, he's actually got it, but he'll be better. He's been a great guy. He's been a great friend of mine, actually. The massive $2.2 trillion relief package includes job retention loans for small businesses with loan forgiveness available for businesses that keep their workers on the payroll. It's pretty good. Loan forgiveness. Keep the workers on the payroll. It's pretty good. Direct cash payments will be available to American citizens earning
It will get colder. If you don't want to die, stay close. I know you need money. You're all doing this for your baby. Hey, you're sick?
No, not me. I'm okay.
Have a nice trip.
야, 너 공작도 크레인 대가를 저렇게 거꾸로 대놨어. 차장말 이쪽으로 쫙 들어갔는데, 야, 저기 덤프 좀 치워봐 좀 어떡해. 아유, 야, 백경호, 너 무슨 반상이 아니야?
저 지금 전체적으로 상황과
무슨 상황 봐 그래?
바로 조치할 겁니다. 야, 그리고 공장을 저기다 대면 어떻게 해? 암을 못 고치잖아. 아열대. 엄마 친구야, 너 그냥 내려가려고? 차가 슬쩍 걸려 있어. 이게 철구래.
내가 빨리라도 꺼내야지. 그리고 오늘 안에 설치되겠어?
야, 나 안 내려간다.
내려간 적 있어.
야, 강지구, 너 내려갈 거지?
내가 내려간다. 자꾸.
구조대원입니다. 안에 몇 분이나 계세요?
저 한 명 있는데요.
괜찮아요.
아저씨, 제발 좀 살려주세요. 사장 아저씨, 사장 아저씨.
걱정하지 마세요. 제가 구조하는데 흥분해서 계속 움직이면서 말씀하시면 약간 위험할 수 있거든요.
위험해요? 위험해요? 이러다 저 밑으로 떨어지는 거 아니죠?
절대 떨어지지 않습니다. 자, 이제부터 제 눈만 보세요. 다른 데 보지 마시고요. 네, 제 눈만 보세요. 네, 괜찮습니다. 네, 제가 빼드릴게요. 어휴, 잠시만요. 안전벨트 빼야 되니까 이거 잠깐만 놓으세요. 안전벨트 확보할게요. 네, 됐습니다. 자, 잠시만 그대로 계시고요. 여기 어디? 걱정하지 마시고 괜찮습니다. 죄송한데 이 엉덩이 조금만 얹어주세요. 자, 네, 이제 나갈 거예요. 하나, 둘, 셋. 치막 지금 살짝 꼈어가지고 살짝 당길게요. 하나,
이 아저씨가 정말.
지금 치마가 중요한 게 아니잖아요. 양팔로
싫어요.
구도 좀 잡아요. 시간이 없어서 그래요.
진짜.
일단 이거라도 입어요 그러면.
빨리 줘요. 진짜. 어머.
지금 패션쇼예요.
야 지구야 괜찮아? 야 지구야.
구조했습니다. 예, 이제 올려주세요. 걱정 마세요.
철렁했다 철렁했어. 형은 항상 네가 걱정이야. 내려가면 얘가 별일은 내가 가르쳐준 대로 하나
알아서
틀리지
그래.
않고 다른
형몸 다 알아, 다 알아.
꼭 뭐가 뜨고 씨 어디가?
직진 신호면 제가 비번은 제가 먼저 우선인 거잖아요.
주민번호가 뭐죠?
아, 주민번호 아까 말씀드렸는데요.
아 여기 있구나.
예, 그러니까 패라면서 제가 그냥 직진하고 있는데 그 차 갑자기 끼어들었다니까요.
그거는 CCTV 보면 다 확인이 돼요. 그러니까 나중에 연락이 갈 겁니다.
아니
아셨죠?
아저씨. 치라고 진짜. 씨.
괜찮으세요? 이거 걱정이
예.
김인혜 씨죠? 아유, 저야 뭐 매일 하는 일이 이런 거라 괜찮은데 그래도 처음 겪으신 분들은 아주 그냥 죽는다 뭐 이렇게 생각하시더라고요. 그래도 걱정하지 마세요. 저희처럼 이 숙련된 구조대원들만 믿으시면
그렇게 생생될 거 없잖아요. 구직 직업인데.
네, 뭐
아 형님 잠시만 나 출발 좀. 아 잠깐만. 아 어떻게 씨발 고맙다는 말 한마디 없이 그냥 가냐고. 우린 그 한마디에 무시하게 그 보람을 느끼면서.
그 상황에서 고맙단 말을 어떻게 해?
야나 그럼 그 얘기를 왜 못? 요 새끼 이거 꽂혔구나. 그치?
그 여자 얼굴 봤어?
뭐 그렇게 이뻐.
아, 나 사람 아닌 줄 알았잖아. 어떻게 그래? 형 진짜 봤었어야 돼. 근데 그 여자가 날 이렇게 쳐다보는데 내가 눈이 마주치는 순간 그냥 뭔 줄 알지?
그래.
구해야 되는 상황. 어?
연락처?
아, 연락처를 그 상황에서 어떻게 따? 쪽팔리게.
물어봐요 정준아.
그래도 그 여자가 내가 그냥 가지고 갔잖아.
그게 뭐?
그게 뭐라니? 형 다른 사람한테 옷 빌리면 그 다음에